Hi, so today we're going to be looking at Keynote and seeing some different options that you have when you're utilizing this app from Apple. So Keynote looks like this. It's going to be a blue background kind of with that podium on it. If you can't find that, you're going to click on your self-service and then you're just going to be scrolling until you see that, or you can search. And so you can see right here that I have Keynote installed. If you don't have something installed, you'll just see this install button. And if you already do have it, it'll say reinstall. Once I've opened Keynote, I'm going to then click on this plus button, and then that's where I'm going to be able to choose a theme or start an outline for my presentation. So I'm going to choose a theme first, and you're going to have a few different options. So you can see that there are a few more that are just like your basic or more minimalist options, or then you have some that would have some more images and be a little bit different than maybe just the basic ones, and you get to choose what that looks like for you. I'm just going to open that basic white. You're going to be able to go in and format and do different pieces with this. If you're wanting to format the different options, you're going to click on this paintbrush right up here. And this is where you can choose the different text styles that you want. You can even fill the text. You can choose on that. And so if you want a different background, a color, gradient would be where you're going to choose a color that would start at the top. So maybe I would want a purple. And then the second color, maybe I would want like a really light purple. So you can see how it starts from that really dark to light. And that's what that would look like. You can also put in an image. And so if you choose something that you would like to be able to change that image, you may in there. When I'm going into the text, I can change the same types of scenarios of here. If I want a subtitle, if I just want normal body, etc. And you can change then the font styles on here for that. And so maybe I want to change it to a different font. You can kind of have those previews as well to see what those look like. So maybe I want something a little bit more fun. I can choose that. I can make it bigger, or I can make it smaller and change then again the text color. Maybe I want that to be red or green, etc. You have all of those different choices there for you of what you would like to have. If I want to add another slide into Keynote, I can click down at the bottom left, and I'm going to click on that plus sign. Then you can choose just a different type of slide that you want. Maybe you want to have a photo or bullets, just a title, all of the different options. I'm just going to choose a blank one here for us. And then I'm going to show you how to be able to insert some different media into this. So if I wanted to be able to go up to the plus, you can see here on this media where it has that little picture, you can choose a lot of different things. So if I wanted to put in a photo or a video, I can even put in a camera where then I am actually taking a picture within Keynote. I can record audio. I can also have a live video where it would be just currently of if I were on that. And then there are also a few other pieces where you can have an image gallery where it's kind of like a carousel where you can have images and then you can scroll through those, or even a drawing, which is really great on the iPads that you can have that on there. So first I'm going to do just a photo or a video. So if I click on that, it's going to just bring me to my photo library. And so for example, I just put in a picture of South Middle School on here. Now you can do a few different things where on your photos, you can click on that and then on the format. One of my favorite pieces is this Instant Alpha. And so if I wanted to, and I wanted to take out the background of something, I would click on Instant Alpha and then I would drag it across where maybe I don't want the sky to be that color. So then I would drag it out and then the sky would be gone. So now you can tell that it's the exact same as the background color here. So if I were to go into format and then change my background color, let's maybe make it like a bright color, you can see then here how it actually did change that for us. And so it took out that background on there. Another format is that you can have in an image or something if you would like. And something that I really like about Keynote is that you can record audio within this. So I'm going to click on that plus button, then I'm going to click record audio. What's going to happen is then I can talk about whatever I want and then it'll insert that audio on here. This is a picture of my favorite pasta dish. I hope that you all enjoy it. I just click that record button at the bottom, and then when I'm done, if you want, you can preview it. if you're like, yeah, I know I said some ums or ahs, or I paused for a while, you can edit that right in there. Or if you know you're ready to go, you can just click on this top right button and click insert. It's going to just be this little audio button, and you can click on it to then play. Another thing that I love about Keynote is that you can add a lot of shapes into this. And so if you click on the plus and then click on the shape button, you can see that there are tons and tons of different shapes that you can choose. So lots of different sections on here. So maybe you want different people, activities, sports, even just you can create your own shapes, and then you would be able to edit those and whatnot and be able to have those as well. So what I'm going to do is take a shape, and you can also search. And so like right now, I'm going to search for a heart. Here's one that I liked. You can make that bigger if you want. And like I said, you can adjust those if you would like also. So now something that is also kind of neat about this is if you wanted to be able to change that to say a different color or something, you can. And so if I wanted to have that be a fill on a color, maybe I just wanted to have like a pink heart, I can do that. And so that would be there. But then I'm actually going to show you something that's even cooler about this, I think. So if you click on fill, you can choose the gradients if you wanted to have that be a different type. And so like if you want those colors, but this is the one that I really like. It's called an image. And so then I'm going to change the image. And so I have a picture on here of the Give Love logo. And so if I wanted to be able to have that, I can put this in on the heart. And then let's make sure that the background is a different color just so you can see that it is done. And so I made that image then on top of the heart that's already in there. And in Keynote, if you want to create an animation, you can do that. So for example, if I want to move this heart, I'm going to click on the heart, and then I'm going to click on our circle with the 3 dots. This is where you'll find the animate button. And then I'm going to click on add action right in the middle. There are different ones that you can choose. And right here's one that's a fun one to do. If you want to create a path, you're going to choose where you want this to go. So it's going to start in that middle. I'm going to put my finger or cursor there, and then it's going to tell it where I want it to go. Maybe I want it to bounce a few times. You can watch it go. And then if that's the path that you wanted, you can click done. You can preview it if you like. And if that's what you're thinking, then just click done and you're ready to go. The nice feature in Keynote is when you have an iPad is that you can actually go in and then add in a drawing. So if you click on the plus sign, you're going to go back to the media and you're going to click drawing. Here's where it's kind of fun, where you can then choose what one you want. So maybe I want a marker, or I want a crayon, or whatever that might look like. And so maybe I want to change this to a green color. Or you can also click on that color wheel and then find a color that you want that's going to be a little bit more like fitting to your style. So if you want, you can do this. You can type out or draw out whatever you want. If you decided, yeah, I didn't really like something, you can erase, etc. And there are a lot of different options in there for you. Last, I'm going to show you how you can share your Keynote presentations. And so you can just save your Keynote and then you can share it if you would like. And so you could airdrop that, or even with something that's nice is it can go straight to Seesaw right here if you would like. And so just click on those 3 dots and then click onto Seesaw. Another option though is if you would like, you can click on those 3 dots and then you can export it. So if you would like to, you could even create this to be a GIF or a movie. And so a lot of times what we'll do is when there are different animations or videos and media that you have put into these, then you can create that movie. It'll take a little bit and you can choose the different like resolutions and frame rates, etc. that you want. You're going to click on export. And then it'll take a moment. You'll be able to get that going through. It will create your video for you, and then you can share that onto different modes. So if you want to upload that to Seesaw again, or in your Google Drive, Canvas, there are a lot of different options for you once you click share.